you did a track with a guy named Chopper Reed, who's a sort of famous criminal character out of Australia in 2006 called Do It. Do you remember making that track? And did you ever meet Chopper over the phone or anything like that? Or did you just record a verse for that album?
Nah, I never met Chopper in person, but we would speak and we would talk over MySpace. And he was mad cool. And I wrote that hook for him from his words from the movie, from the Eric Bana movie. And he went and recited it. And I was the only American on that project. And, Chopper was very respectful to me and cool before he passed. And, he loved the song. And when I was in Perth, after he had died, I did a show in Perth. Somebody threw something at me on stage, a piece of metal. And they were mad that I was getting ready or in the middle of performing the Chopper song. And, and they were like, they thought Chopper was a snitch. And I ran off stage. And when I ran off stage to find the guy that threw something, some big 6'5" guy was standing right in front of me. I assumed he was part of that guy's crew. And he looked me right in my face, got in my way. And he was like, Chopper was a snitch. And I punched this guy in his face and laid him out right on his back with one punch in front of the whole fan base. And then I ran, one punch, 6'5" guy on his fucking back for saying Chopper was a snitch and standing in my fucking way. The whole Perth fan base saw it. And then I ran up on stage because I saw the guy that I was running down to find. He had climbed up on stage and was talking to Mr. Hyde. And Mr. Hyde didn't realize that was the dude. So Mr. Hyde was talking to him nicely. While Mr. Hyde was talking to him nicely, I cracked this guy with all my might because I ran back on stage and seen him. This guy goes flying with Mr. Hyde pushing, and they all almost fall off the stage. This guy who threw the thing initially falls off the stage on the side. My boy, Drew Wayne, is waiting for him on the bottom, attacks this dude, curb stomped his face, took his face and put it on the bottom of the floor and stepped on it. And we just basically fucked these dudes up. I ended up paying a $5,000 fine and basically lost my money for that Perth show. And yeah, man, and that was in the name of Chopper. Now, I don't know about this snitch business. I don't know what they're talking about, but Chopper was dead. It's my show. I did a song with Chopper. You're not going to interrupt my show because if you don't like Chopper, what is that going to do with my show? The guy's dead already. It's a song. You feel that strongly to come to my show and fucking disrespect me? And you think nothing's going to happen? I'm going to, it's one thing if they had said something from the crowd. Well, that'd be one thing. Okay? But you throw something at me? And then when I get off stage, you're standing there, this other guy standing there to look me in my grill and tell me Chopper's a snitch? I couldn't believe the disrespect. Perth is a very disrespectful fucking place. Not everybody. It's a lot of people that show love. But there's always, I could go to all these other places in Australia, nobody fucks with me. It's all love. Rarely is there a problem. Every time in Perth, I have to get into a beef with somebody. Obviously, when I go to Perth, 99% of the people there are cool because I don't punch 100,000 people in the face. So it's something about Perth brings out people that want to test Necro. When I go to Adelaide, nobody tries to test me. When I go to Melbourne, nobody tries to test me. Well, you know what I'm saying? I've been to all those places a couple of times. Something about Perth, there's always one or two guys that want to step up and find out what I'm about. In life, I told you before, everything's choices in life, right? With the music you make, there's only going to be two choices: you bitching me out or me bitching you out. I'm not looking to be the one who gets bitched out. So, I already make the choice that I'm not going to be the one who's going to take the loss. And that person has to think about the fucking choice he makes. I'm not walking up to people at their rap show starting shit. You know what I mean? You got to figure my adrenaline's pumping. It's on high. Why would you want to fuck with somebody when their adrenaline is through the roof? It's the worst time to start with me at a live show. I'm ready to fucking murder, and my punches pack the power of the Hulk. Literally, like I'm not even that strong normally. At the show, because my adrenaline from having to be on stage and deal with 500-600 people in front of me screaming my name, looking at me, I literally punch people like the fucking Hulk. Yeah, I'm not willing to take a fucking loss for my rep. That's what it is. It's the worst scenario. What, you're gonna beat my ass? You're gonna only beat my ass while I'm fighting you, though, which is honorable. If I take a loss while I'm fighting you, then that's cool. But you just making a bitch out of me, that ain't ever gonna fucking happen in your lifetime.